Hey, it's Raccoon here. Today we are going to talk about an anime named The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter, in which the main character attracts many girls. Noir, the main character, lives in a magic world. He has a special ability that as long as he makes out with girls, he can become stronger. In order to be more powerful, he makes out with different girls every day, even flirting with his teacher. The story begins from several days ago. Noir breaks into a hidden dungeon, and meets a sexy woman, Olivia, in the second floor, who has been trapped by a curse for 200 years. In order to let Noir save her, Olivia imparts two skills to Noir. One can create skills and the other can change others' skills. But using these two skills will lose Noir's life points. Thus, in order not to let Noir run out of his life points, Olivia gives him another special ability, which is that if he makes out with girls, he can increase his life points. And the more intimate his interactions with girls are, the more efficient he will be in increasing his life points. In order to save Olivia, Noir needs more life points. When he returns home, he immediately increases his life points by lying on his sister's thighs. But because they are relatives, he can't improve the efficiency of gaining life points with more intimate interactions. So he asks his childhood sweetheart, Emma, for a hug. Emma has always liked Noir. She shyly agrees to his request. After he gets enough life points, he playfully creates a new skill, by which he makes Emma's huge boobs get smaller, causing her clothes to fall off. Emma angrily shouts to Noir, scaring him to quickly help return to normal. In order to strengthen himself, Noir decides to take the entrance exam for the Hero Academy along with Emma. In this exam, candidates should form teams to hunt monsters, competing on their trophies. Other candidates think Noir and Emma are so weak, and they are unwilling to team up with them. Therefore, they form a team and decide to split up, so that they can hunt more monsters to enhance their efficiency of gaining trophies. Noir breaks into the third floor of the dungeon alone, fighting against the strongest monster here, a skeleton holding a sickle. The skeleton has a deadly skill, by which it can kill all enemies. Feeling the threat to his life, Noir makes the skeleton's skill less offensive by losing his life points. After that, he creates a huge stone bullet, making it penetrate the skeleton's body. Finally, he wins, but he only has 100 life points left. Noir returns to the academy with the head of the skeleton. Unexpectedly, he wins the first place. It seems killing the skeleton is much more difficult than other monsters. Noir and Emma successfully enroll, but a new problem occurs. The tuition of the Hero Academy costs up to 300,000 reals, which Noir's family can't afford. In order to earn money, Noir decides to register as an adventurer of the Adventurers Guild. Lola is the receptionist in the guild. She notices that Noir writes he can create skills on the entry form, thinking that he is lying, because it is the exclusive skill of Olivia, a legend in 200 years ago. Noir doesn't know how to explain, and he makes a deal with Lola that if Lola identifies his skill with a magic book and finds it is the same as the one he wrote on the form, she has to lift up her skirt as an apology. The result shocks Lola. Noir surprisingly has the exclusive skill of Olivia. Therefore, she can only shyly keep her promise. Her actions cause Noir's life points to rapidly increase. After being an adventurer, Noir realizes hunting monster is not that easy. Luckily, he has a natural skill named Dai Kenja, which can tell him anything at the cost of getting headache, and he can only ease the pain by Emma's kiss. Knowing this, Emma always gently kisses him to ease his pain after he uses this skill. In fact, Noir created a skill to make him immune to headaches already, and he just doesn't want to give up the chance to be kissed by Emma. Emma is good at fighting. She helps Noir quickly finish many tasks, causing him to earn a lot of money in the guild, which catches Lola's attention. Lola always worships the strong. She tries to get close to Noir, which arouses Emma's anger. In order to compete for Noir, they have a quarrel. Finally, Emma takes Noir out of the guild, warning him not to approach Lola alone. At this moment, a group of goblins attack them. When they are about to fight, a big rabbit with 3 horns kills all goblins, and then it rushes towards Emma. Though she deftly dodges most of the rabbit's attacks, she still gets injured. Noir quickly takes Emma to hide in the forest. He can see that she is sad about her defeat. Noir intends to change her skill and gives her enough power to defeat the big rabbit, which will consume 500 life points. In order to gain life points, he holds Emma close and gently nibbles on her ear, which makes her get blushed with shyness. Meanwhile, the big rabbit notices them, immediately rushing over. Luckily, Noir summons a huge stone to stop it. Emma's skill has already been changed by Noir, and now she can defeat the rabbit alone. After Emma defeats the rabbit, Lola admires her so much, and she takes the initiative to reconcile with Emma, thus resolving the conflict between them. After this battle, Emma and Noir finally save enough money for the tuition fee. Noir knows it should be credited to Olivia, who imparted skills to him. He is determined to become stronger to save her. Noir's sister will lie on tip of him to wake him up and greet him with a hug every morning. After that, he will get a morning kiss from Emma on his way to school, which keeps Noir's life points steadily increasing. Even in school, he can also increase his life points. His teacher, Elna, is a strict and beautiful woman, always training students in toughest ways. To motivate them, She offers a challenge. The one who can dodge her attack can get a special reward from her. Boys become excited when noticing Elna's seductive expression on her face. But even Noir, the strongest student among them, can't dodge all the attacks. Not wanting to fail, Noir consumes his life points to create a new skill of speeding up. Thus he can dodge all of Elna's attacks. Finally, Elna keeps her promise. The reward arouses boys' envy, and allows Noir to get 400 life points. After that, Noir meets a cute girl, Maria. She is friendly to everyone, which wins Noir's favor. He finds Maria under a curse through his skill, and she will die at the age of 16. The curse leads to her physical weakness. When having class, she collapses on Noir, arousing Noir's sympathy. He can't bear to see the kind girl die, but lifting a curse will consume 8,000 life points. Noir doesn't have so many life points, so he asks for help everywhere. Finally, he finds Lola, who is well informed. Lola has a friend named Luna, who was born with a magical skill. She solves problems everywhere and is called Saintess. Luna is kind-hearted. Hearing about Maria's situation, she immediately agrees to offer help. Meanwhile, Noir comes to the dungeon, asking Olivia for a way of rapidly gaining life points. Olives imparts a new skill to him, named Lucky Ledger. After that, something lucky will happen to him as long as he gets close to a girl. This skill really works. When he meets Emma, all the girls' skirts on the street are lifted up by a wind, and he nearly falls on Emma, all of which cause his life points to rapidly increase. He is worried that this skill will bring him trouble, hurriedly making it not work on formal occasions. Meanwhile, Luna meets him under Lola's guidance. He can see the essence of Luna's skill, saying that Luna helps others by consuming her own lifespan, and lifting Maria's curse will consume all of her lifespan. In fact, she has known the cost of lifting curse since so long ago, but she doesn't want to abandon anyone who needs help. Though trembling with fear, at this moment, an accident happened nearby, and a boy is seriously injured. Luna immediately heals the wounded boy with her skill, and she also weakly collapses to the ground. Just then, Lola finally knows the truth of Luna's skill. She doesn't want Luna to die, sadly hugging Luna. Noir doesn't want to see the tragedy happen as well, and he comes up with an idea that he can consume 4,000 life points to make her consume money instead of her lifespan when she uses her skill. Now they just need to earn enough money so that Maria can be saved by Luna's skill. Lola comes up with a quick way to earn money, taking them to a competition named Harem Pride event. In this competition, as long as the participants' girlfriends are approved by audiences, they can earn a lot of money. The audiences are a group of men who failed in love. They will show their hatred to participants by giving them low scores, and it is so difficult to get their approval. The first group of participants are mercilessly humiliated by audiences and are soon eliminated. However, the situation changes when a man comes out with 3 pretty beauties. The audiences all keep silent. Though they are mean, they can't find any problem on these beauties, so they can only reluctantly give him high scores. It seems that they can get high scores as long as the girls are pretty enough. Such a situation gives the 3 girls beside Noir confidence. They decide to play Noir's girlfriends and show their love to Noir with all their efforts, thus touching the audiences. Lola asks Noir to rest on her thighs, and Luna gently feeds him bread, while Emma thoughtfully massages him. Finally, they conquer everyone on the spot with 3 sweet kisses, and get the highest score in history, winning the reward of 1 million. After that, they rush to Maria's house, intending to use the money to save her from suffering. They then learn the origin of the curse. Maria's ancestor killed a group of wizards. Before they died, the wizards put a curse on the ancestor. Maria was born with this curse. When she knows Noir consumed many life points for her, Maria gratefully kisses him. After that, Luna dispels Maria's curse with her skill. Noir's kindness wins Maria's and Luna's favor, and they both fall in love with Noir. Maria promises to spend her life repaying him, causing Lola and Emma to feel extremely dangerous. Maria's family is rich. She pays each of the 4 who helped her 100 million in return. Noir intends to use the money to open a shop selling rare materials, thus he hunts monsters in the dungeon. When he passes the 2nd floor, Olivia notices the smell of the girls on him, which arouses her desire restrained for 200 years. She boldly asks Noir for a kiss. Unable to refuses her, Noir gently kisses her forehead, then shyly running to the deeper floor of the dungeon. He comes to the 5th floor. There is a huge black lion with a flower on its head. Noir is nervous, but the lion is not hostile, asking Noir to help it find its friend, which is an elf, and came here with it on an adventure. 350 years ago, the elf went deeper on an adventure, asking the lion to wait for it in the 5th floor. The lion stayed here as it said, but the elf hasn't appeared anymore. Out of sympathy for the lion, Noir goes to the 6th floor of the dungeon, where a lot of zombies gather. Noir carefully avoids being hurt, otherwise he'll become a zombie. He notices one of the zombies is an elf, quickly consuming 1,000 life points to make it return to its original form. The elf is exactly the lion's friend, whom it has been waiting for so long. The elf finally comes back to the lion, feeling guilty for it. Unfortunately, the elf still can't accompany the lion now, because it has to find his long-lost lover in the elven village. where it doesn't allow other races to enter. So it can only part with the lion. After a sad separation, the lion bursts into tears. Noir is sympathetic to it, and he takes it in, becoming its new friend. One day, when Noir is passing by the Adventurers Guild, he notices Lola is having an argument with another receptionist, Sarah, who seduces the adventurers into only accepting the missions assigned by her. By this means, she performs best among the receptionists. She complacently laughs at Lola's poor performance evaluation, and tries to steal her clients, including Noir. Though feeling attractive, he doesn't want to betray his friend. In order to raise Lola's evaluation, he takes many extremely difficult missions. Hearing this, Luna and Emma also come to help. The fiercest monster they encounter is a terrifying dragon. Luckily, they work well together. Noir attacks it first, luring the dragon to attack him, and the two girls ambush it with weapons. Finally, they kill it. Their feat of killing the dragon catches everyone's attention in the guild. To thank Noir, Lola gives him a voucher, with which he can ask her to do anything. Besides, Lola volunteers to serve Noir, causing him to rapidly increase his life points. However, killing a dragon isn't enough to help Lola win against Sarah. So Noir comes to the dungeon, learning other more powerful skills from Olivia. After that, he comes to the mysterious 7th floor, where he meets a girl looking exactly the same as Emma when she was young. She claims herself to be a tree spirit. Her current appearance is a fantasy she created after she read Noir's memory, and she comes to ask for his help. Her real body is being attacked by a strong hornet, and she is almost dead. Noir is kind-hearted and he can't bear to see the tree spirit die, but the hornet's level is much higher than his. If he directly fight against it, he must fail. When thinking of the solution, Noir notices a group of fierce wolves nearby, and he decides to provoke the wolves and the hornet, making them attack each other. He enrages the wolves, changing their target to the hornet with his newly created skill. They then begin to fight fiercely. Finally, the hornet wins, but it also gets weak after the fight. Noir takes the chance to cast a strong magic and kills it finally. The tree spirit is grateful to him and shows him the way to the 8th floor, giving him a rare prop, which happens to be the one needed to finish a difficult task. After Noir successfully finishes the task, Lola surpasses Sarah. Sarah feels sad, pretending to cry to arouse Noir's sympathy, and then quietly gives him a note with her home address. Noel gets blushed with shyness, not knowing whether to refuse or not. Noticing this, Lola angrily attacks Sarah. It seems the competition between them is still not over. Not long after, Noir is invited by Emma to attend a party held by the Count. After gussying up, Emma looks sexy and charming, gallantly chased by a noble. Noir is jealous, quickly learning dancing skills with life points. After that, he dances a perfect duet with Emma, by which he announces to everyone that Emma belongs to him. When he is about to kiss Emma, the lights go out. Two thieves steal a jewel from the Count's collection and escape. Noir and the Count's bodyguard, Layla, go after them. One of the thieves summons a fire phoenix, which casts a flame magic and scorches Layla. Noir hurriedly defeats the thief with magic and saves Layla. At this moment, Layla's companion arrives. He pretends to care about Layla, and then attacks her and Noir. It turns out he is disguised by another thief, whose target is not only to steal the jewel, but also to kidnap Emma. He makes Noir unable to move with gravity magic, but he underestimates Emma's strength. Emma ambushes the thief from behind, cooperating with Noir to defeat him. Finally, she affectionately kisses Noir. After this incident, Emma has another rival in love, Layla, who has also fallen in love with Noir. Layla soon transfers to Noir's school. Since she often finds chances to approach Noir, Emma soon gets vigilant on her. In order to thank Noir, the Count gives him a lot of rare materials for sale. After the shop is officially open, Noir's life is on track, having no trouble anymore. He understands it should be credited to Olivia, who imparted skills to him. Now, he has enough life points, and he can definitely save Olivia. He asks Dai Kenja for the solution to save Olivia, knowing that the answer is in the 15th floor of the dungeon. He breaks into the 15th floor with Emma. Surprisingly, there is another Olivia trapped. Using his skill, he knows she is a clone of Olivia. After that, he tries to kill the clone to save Olivia, but the clone has the same power as Olivia. She casts rough flame magic full of the whole 15th floor, easily defeating Emma. Noir hurriedly takes Emma back to the 2nd floor with his teleportation magic. Noir thinks the clone has the same weakness as Olivia, so he asks Olivia about her weakness. But she has been trapped for 200 years, completely forgetting her weakness. Noir can only go to the library alone, intending to find records of Olivia in the history book. He finds out that one of Olivia's enemies has a skill, which can offer supremely strong power to the user by sacrificing other skills, and the enemy defeated Olivia with this skill. Noir is inspired, and he quickly consumes 1,000 life points to learn this skill. When walking out of the library, Noir meets the clone. He hurriedly uses his new skill. Though sacrificing many skills to enhance his strength, he is still no match for the clone. The clone raises the sword, intending to kill him. At the critical moment, Emma arrives and blocks the clone's attack. She also takes Lola, Layla and Luna to help her. They rush towards the clone and fight against it, while Noir is editing the clone's skill. Unfortunately, the clone can also edit skills. She defeats the girls, intending to kill them all. Noir must protect them, so he sacrifices all of his skills to enhance his strength, but still causing no harm to the clone. At this moment, the clone unleashes a huge flame, intending to burn Noir to death. Noir feels desperate, but thinking of his beloved girls, he knows he can't give up. He raises his sword, cutting off the flame with all his efforts, and then uses the sword with flames to kill the clone. Finally, Olivia is saved. But Noir has only 200 life points left, and he gets so weak. Luckily, the girls rush to him and snuggle up to him. Such soft touches help him recover. Olivia leaves the dungeon trapping her for 200 years, and Noir hugs her tightly. Olivia changes his life, and he successfully saves Olivia. Afterwards, they will venture the endless dungeon together, until he becomes as powerful as Olivia. That brings the end of this anime. In this anime, the most impressive girl for me is Luna. She often helps others with her skill, even knowing the cost of using her skill is consuming her lifespan. In order to save Maria, she would rather sacrifice her life. Such a selfless girl makes me feel admiring and sympathetic. Luckily, with Noir's help, she doesn't die, and also gains a lot of treasure. It may be a reward for her kindness. Guys, keep being kind to others. It may bring you luck. Well, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support motivates me to update my channel. Bye.